Their faith is such an important part of people's lives, and for the newspapers to just kind of sweep that under the rug, I've worked too hard as a journalist and as a theologian to just let that be okay, and I've seen it happen all around the country to my colleagues, at other newspapers, and I studied theology. I've written about it for a long time, and that's what I moved here to do. I moved here from Texas, and so and when I started hearing feedback from readers saying, how come you can't cover this event, or how come you're not writing about this religious event, I decided I'm going to do this on my own because there's a market for it, no one else is doing it, and it's important. Creedable is an online magazine that covers religion in Connecticut. So we're an ecumenical publication, so we cover all faiths, we cover the entire state, and we began last year, 1 year ago today actually, or this month, as an alternative to the newspapers, which have reduced or completely nixed the faith sections because of the economy.
Right. Well, and because of what's happening in newspapers. I remember the Hartford Courant used to have a religion section.
Yeah.
And it's gone now.
Yep. Now they have, thank God they still have Susan Campbell, who writes a blog and a column, but that's, other than a worship listing and, a calendar, that's pretty much it, and that's statewide now.
And it's such a big part of many people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
I've read statistics about how many people are regular churchgoers or believe in God, and the numbers seem to be growing, which surprised me.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of people who, even if they don't go to church, they still are seekers. And there's a lot more people becoming more spiritual in their own way, rather than maybe going to a church or a synagogue or whatever. But they're still interested in interfaith work and coming together. So. The religion beat has really shaped my own faith, because I think when I was growing up in New Mexico, I was very, my religious views were very conservative, because that was where I was, and it was, all I knew was what was around me. And then as I studied theology and began to learn that we're all kind of working towards the same thing, but we don't understand each other, then that's how I feel. And so I really do want to educate people about one another, and I don't look down on any religion.